back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here to do another Foolery Friday. This is going to be a little controversial. I usually don't like to do controversial topics on this channel because I like to keep it, funny and light and humorous. I really don't like to talk about, too serious of a topic, but we're going to have to dive right into this week because, child, honey, ooh, I tell you folks cut up. But before I get into it, I just want to let y'all know, I got a little bit of an announcement. Your girl, me, all right, is going to be on a podcast. Yes, I'm going to be on a podcast. The podcast is Shooting the Ish with a Brit. I'll leave all their information in the description box. They contacted me a couple of months ago. It's been about a couple of months. And they asked me to be on their podcast. And guys, I tell you what, I was beyond shocked and excited to know that these two people actually take the time out to listen to me and my silliness, but they were a joy. I just cannot believe that I, did it, and I just cannot believe how sweet they were. They were so sweet, and so yes, it comes out Monday. All right, so I'm gonna be letting everyone know, that I'm on a podcast. Y'all go check it out. I put it on my Instagram and, my Twitter and my Facebook. But y'all, yeah, go listen to your girl Monday. Go listen to her. Now, y'all be patient with me. I was nervous. I was really nervous, but, hey, I got through it. All right? So, y'all go and check out Shooting the Ish with a Brit. They are some cool people. They dope. And, I think you'll enjoy them. I really do. So y'all go follow them. Y'all go listen to them. And let's get into this Foolery Friday. All right, now. First, let me break down this story into two parts. Now, let's talk about Dwayne Wade and his daughter, Zaya. Now, I'm sure all of you know Dwayne Wade. He had a son. His name was Zion. He now has a 12-year-old daughter by the name of Zion. Okay. Now, Dwayne Wade went on Good Morning America, and he says that his 12-year-old daughter came to him and had a conversation. All right. Said that she feels like that, she was born into a female body. She says that she does not believe she is gay. Okay. She feels like that she is a trans, but she still, is attracted to boys. Okay. Now, he is very supportive. Okay. He's married to Gabrielle Union. She's very supportive. Okay. I will say this. This young lady, Zaya, I'm going to use her because that's what she would like to be known as. Y'all, I'm still learning about all these pronouns and, when to say what, when you are explaining whom. So y'all bear with me. I'm 45 years old and I'm still, learning and, educating myself on all this. So, they're very supportive of this young lady. And this young lady, she seems very happy. She seems healthy and loved. Now, a whole lot of people are saying, why is Gabrielle Union sticking her nose in it? This has nothing to do with her. It's none of her business. It's her. She's the stepmother. Where's the real mama? Where's the birth mama? What's that birth mama got to say about this? Well, we don't know. Okay? Have y'all ever thought that maybe the same way she sat down with her dad and her stepmom, that Zaya sat down with her real mom? Maybe she had this conversation with her real mom, and maybe her real mom is just choosing not to say what she thinks about it. that's her choice. But we don't know what Zaya said to her birth mother. Now, I do know that her birth mother is very religious, okay? So she may have, opposite opinion of what, Dwayne Wade has to say. But we don't know. Until the birth mother comes out and says something, we don't know. But the way Zaya is carrying herself, I just cannot see her talking to her dad and not her mom. I just can't see that. I mean, I don't know. I haven't read or heard of Zaya having a strained relationship with her birth mother. So, y'all kill me with that noise, okay? So, we know that she has support from her family. And I will say this, that is a fantastic thing to have support from your family. For her to be so open about what she's going through, what she, feels like she is, I think that's a fantastic thing. There are men and women who are in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s who have yet to kick open that closet. But here is a 12-year-old girl who is comfortable enough in herself to let the world know. Now again, people said that this should have been kept behind closed doors. Maybe. But guess what? They busted them doors wide open. So, we're here. Alright? We have heard and seen of numerous young people, as young as 10 years old, 11, 12, 13, 14, who are committing suicide because they cannot come out to their families, because they are ashamed of what they are, or they have been made to feel ashamed. They know that their families would not accept it. They would not accept who they are. Okay, if they're gay, they're going to stay in the closet, they're going to be miserable, and that leads to depression, that leads to mental health issues, that leads to suicide. And how many times have we read that? It is sad. And so here's a little girl who is opening up, okay? Here's a little girl who is telling her family how she feels. And her family is being supportive of that. And I say, kudos. That's what I say. Now, you may not believe in it. You don't think that, she's trying. That's not for me to say. That's not for me to say. That is not my child. The only thing I'm saying is Zaya is comfortable in her skin at this moment. All right? And she has support. And that's what I think is so great about this story. Now, let's talk about Bootsy. Y'all, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with Bootsy? Bootsy took it upon himself to stick his nose in it. Bootsy was in Planet Fitness, using that free Wi-Fi to speak ignorant things. Yeah, I believe it was ignorant. Everybody have a right to opinion, even Bootsy. And I have a right to say what I think about Bootsy's opinion. Okay? Bootsy was up on that camera talking about a 12-year-old cutting off his penis. Now, not one time did Zaya, Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, or whomever else said that this young girl was going to have any type of surgery. That not one time did that come out her mouth. Not one time. Okay? Now, even I know someone who is transitioning or didn't say anything about cutting off a penis. But in Bootsy's eyes, that's what he heard. Of course. Because every time when Bootsy opened up his dry, ashy, chapped mouth, a penis falls out. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Let me ask y'all a question. Why is it that every time when Bootsy opened up his mouth, it's about male genitalia? Now, I'm a female, and I don't talk about penis as much as Bootsy. But Bootsy always talking about penis. Okay? Now, we know that Bootsy has been in prison 5 11,000 times. Okay? In and out of prison. And he said himself that while he was in prison, that he seen some male-on-male action. Bootsy, Sugar, is there something you need to tell us? Maybe you should kick open the closet or two, because I need to figure out why you are spinning this about a 12-year-old child that has nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing. Yes, he has a right to his opinion. He knows what he's talking about. Boosie talking about a 12-year-old cutting off his wee-wee. Nothing like that even came out that child's mouth. Ignorant. Now, Bootsy, let me tell you something. Instead of you worried about this 12-year-old child, don't you have 8 children to worry about? You have 8 kids. Won't you go worry about them instead of you worry about a 12-year-old child? All right, so what do y'all think about Dwayne Wade, Zaya, and Bootsy, child? Leave your comments down below, and remember, we keep it respectful here in these neck of the woods. Respectful. All right, now let's move on to this story that, child, when I tell you, sometimes you just got to keep it to yourself. Okay. Now, before I get started on this story, first let me just say that taking someone's life is just unbelievable. And it is not condoned, and I just don't understand the mentality of that. How can you take someone else's life? But here we are with this story. There is a woman who lived in Indianapolis, Indiana. And she says herself that she had a sexual relationship with a male. Okay. She then found out that the male was on the DL. Now, if you don't know what DL means, that means down low. That means that a male who portrays himself as straight, okay, he has sex with other men, okay? He may be gay, he may be bi, but he portrays himself as a straight male. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, he's having full-blown sexual relations with a man, okay? So, she found out about him having a sexual relation with a man, and she got upset. She even went as far as trying to extort money from these men. I believe it was $5,000. It was either $3,000 or $5,000 that she extorted. She says, listen, if you give me 5 stacks, I will keep the news to myself. I won't tell anybody. Your secret is safe with me. I just want a little bit of change. Now, this is what she's telling these 2 men who already are on the DL. Now, that's strike 1. Okay. Now, when she did not get what she wanted, she took it upon herself to go on Facebook Live and tell it. Now, she says that she is telling this because she wants to warn other women. She wants other women to know that these 2 men, a man that she had a sexual encounter with, is sleeping with another man. She's saying that to be cautious, to be careful. But meanwhile, she's saying, you give me 5 stacks, I ain't gonna say nothing. That's strike 2. Do y'all know what the 3rd strike is, y'all? Plot twist. The men were street pharmacists. Now, if you don't know what a street pharmacist is, that is a drug dealer. Strike 3. Now, here we have a woman who is on Facebook Live outing out these two men who are already on the down low, who already, don't want anyone to know. They keep it in a secret. That's why it's called down low. And come to find out that allegedly that they are drug dealers. What do you think is going to happen? Now again, let me say this. Okay? Killing someone is not even the answer. It is awful, and that's what they did. They killed this woman. They killed her. They would rather take this woman's life than to have people know that they had a relationship, than to have people know they were bisexual or gay. They took her life. Why? Senseless. Okay, yes, I see that possibly she was hurt by this and she wanted to let other women know that these men was having sex and they could possibly have sex with them, and so be it. But girl, you going on Facebook Live and extorting money, trying to blackmail these men, drug dealers, what did you think was going to happen? That's like these people who go to the zoo and they taunt the animals. And when they fall into the animal's pit and the animals tear them from limb to limb, whose fault is it? Again, murder is not the answer, but this could have been prevented. This could have been prevented. Should she have kept her mouth shut? What do you think? Okay, and from what I read, she only had a sexual encounter with one of the guys one time. One time. Okay? What a terrible story. What an awful, awful story. See, this is a prime example of keeping your mouth shut. This is not time to be exposing somebody. For these two men to be carrying on a relationship, keeping on the down low, and they're drug dealers, these are two people I don't even want to be involved with. My name's Bennett, I ain't in it. They took her life just because she outed them out and extorted them, well, tried to extort them for money. Child, this whole story is just sad and awful, and it could have been prevented. Oh, my Lord. This isn't nothing new about men on the down low. This is nothing new. This has been going on for years. I know someone who is gay. He's a homosexual. And he's out. I mean, there is no behind closed doors, honey. He done kicked open that door years ago. He is a gay man. And he had a relationship with a preacher. Who was married with children. It happens. It happens all the time. And it's scary. It really is. Because here are men, okay, who are married and they are out here living a totally different life, and their wife may or may not know about it. That's scary. Y'all, just be careful, child. I don't even know what the answer is. What else do you say to this? It is awful. What do y'all think about this story? Ugh. Look, R.I.P. to that female. Prayers go out to her family. I mean, just a mess. Just a mess. Let's move on. All right, let's get some sad news out the way. Janet Dubois, all right, from Good Times, Walona. She passed away. I think she was 74 years old. Beautiful. I remember watching Good Times when I was younger, and honey, Walona had the fashions. She had the fashions. and she was funny, and she had this quick wit. I mean, she was just a fantastic actress, and you know, she passed away, and that is just something sad. Okay, I think she passed away in her sleep. So prayers going up, you know, to her family, and you know, rest in peace. Just terrible. But you know, we can't live forever, y'all. We can't live forever. Now let's talk about some upcoming shows. All right, we have Ozark. All right, Ozark is coming back to Netflix. If you have not watched Ozark, season 1 and 2 is out. Okay, this is the 3rd season. I want to review it, but I also wanted to review you, but I don't know how to review a Netflix show, because usually people binge watch it and they put spoilers down below. How do I watch or review a Netflix show? I'm gonna have to work that out. But anyway, y'all need to check out Ozark. It is fantastic. Okay, I cannot wait for the 3rd season. Killing Eve, that is coming back in April. Of course, I'm going to review it. I reviewed it last season. It is a fantastic show. I have a playlist up of it. Y'all need to check out Killing Eve. It is so good. Ugh, it is so good. Also, if you have Hulu, Little Fires Everywhere. Y'all, that book was amazing. All right? Hulu is doing, I think it's an 8-part series. It has Reese Witherspoon and Kerry Washington. And let me tell you something. If Reese Witherspoon plays anything like the character in that book, it's on. It is on. Oh my God. It is so good. I am so ready for this. I will be reviewing it, y'all. I know this is going to be it. I'm just telling you. I just know it is. Oh, I'm so excited. But check out, I'll put the dates right here when they're supposed to be released, but I'm really excited about this. I am pumped, okay? All right, I think that's it. All right, that is it. Don't forget that I will be on the podcast Monday, Shooting the Ish with a Brit. I will leave their information down below. I will also put it on my Instagram. Y'all go check me out. All right, y'all go listen to a friend. All right, guys, that is it. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Be safe, and y'all know the drill. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time.